Cora Koproski has been committed to the game of golf since high school, thanks to her dad, who first signed her up for the JV team.
Really after high school is when I started taking it seriously, and I saw the program here that they offered for the women's golf team, and it looked great, so I was in contact with the coach, so I walked on my freshman year.
Although she loves the game of golf, it does present her with some mental challenges, which have blocked her from shooting to her potential in the past.
Me and golf have a very rocky relationship, so I have anxiety, and golf is like my main trigger for that. Debilitative anxieties where you just kind of fall apart, especially in a tournament setting.
She's always been very determined and very perseverant. She's always practiced really hard, stayed extra hours at the golf course. She does get anxious, and that does sometimes get the better of her when we're there, but she does work really hard to overcome that.
I always tell her that she has the potential, she just is always in her head too much. So just looking at her and watching her out there is it's always a mental game for her.
Despite Cora's extensive experience at the collegiate golf level, her greatest sports moment occurred 2 summers ago during a tournament with her dad.
The summer before my junior year, my dad signed me up for this golf tournament. And it was just this Navy base where he works. There's a golf course there. So that summer I was with my dad, and he was my caddy, and we played 18 holes, and I was so anxious before it, but during it I felt in the zone, and I felt like I actually believed in myself for one of the first time. And after adding up my scores, I shot a 77, and I've never shot below 80 before, and it was with my dad. And my dad was the one that's been the most encouraging with golf, so it was just such a special moment.
She's always had the goal of breaking 80, and it's been kind of hard at Great River just because it's a really tough golf course, and I think she's associated a lot of negative feelings towards it, and it's been really hard to overcome that. And it was a really great thing because she was with her dad, and that's who taught her how to play the sport, so I think it was a really special moment.
I know how my daughter can get in tournaments, and again, she is her biggest critic. I was just trying to approach it, just be the best support system for her, give her encouragement. But what she did out there, I was not even expecting it myself, to be honest with you. I've never been so proud.
Since that moment, Cora has been lowering her scores and setting new expectations for herself as she begins her final competitive season at Sacred Heart. From Fairfield, Connecticut, I'm Mia Sansanelli, Sacred Heart Sports Media.